So I got a surprise for y'all today. I forgot to even do a video of yeah, I got the 1650. We just sold the Sears 10XL already. I'll tell you how here's a story how I got this Bowlins. So when we brought the Sears 10XL up there to the guy, he was about like 5 minutes to the house, about 12 minutes from the house. Well, finally got me something different. Plan was to get a Massey Ferguson, but decided never get into Bowlins, so this one here's shaft driven. And I got this one here. This one here's about 6 miles down to my house also. The Cub Cadet just picked up, so I hit 2 birds with 1 stone today. And got 2 garden tractors. Paid about 50 bucks for this one and 50 bucks for this one also. So the plan was to get another garden tractor, so I did. And I got this 16 horsepower Bowlins with a shaft drive. And there's the mower deck I just got for it too, for this one here. This one here's gonna get real cleaned up, sell for about 600 maybe. I might sell this one here for like $700, 700 cash. Yes, I know the 1650's out there because it needs a new battery, because the old battery won't take no charge. And I'm thinking about taking that battery and send it back to Walmart. So I got 2 pairs of batteries up there. Got one a 90s model up there. But I like about this Bowlins is it'll run. There's the lights, it works. It's only one of them works. All of them don't work, just only one. But it's pretty bright. As you can see, 16 horsepower Briggs. And it's got a small tank. So the story is how I got this Bowlins here. Here's got to be a 98. Plan was to get a Massey Ferguson, but you know, it turns out I brought something a little bit better. Never owned a Bowlins yet till now. It's my first Bowlins. This taillight don't work. Let's get rear tail lights in the back. This one here does too. This one here runs. This bird needs new gas, new fresh gas in it. It'll run longer, better, clean it up, and hopefully get 700 out of it. Fix the wheel on that side. Okay, so here's the story how I got it. So I went to go look at I was gonna drop my Cub Cadet off. That was the start. They dropped the Sears 10XL off. As you see, it's not in the garage anymore. Took a boat out. Yes, I know we've got everything out of here except for, you know, hopefully the tractor will be fixed tomorrow. So we can go back to the garage. Yeah, as you see, the Sears is not in here anymore. Just sold it. That's why. Some guy about 12 minutes down the road. Okay, so I need to tell you a story. So I need to go ahead and tell you a quick thing to back inside. So, well, here's the story how I got it. So I went up, brought the Sears up to the guy. Super nice guy. And his wife is too. I mean, they're both were kind and nice. And I was like, why do you want an old school garden tractor? He says, just use it to cut grass with it, I guess, as he told me. And I said, you need something that small? You got like 100 acres yard? He said, yeah. He told me he owned about 100 acres. And this was his buddies. This was his buddies, and he didn't want it anymore and had no use for it anymore. And so he gave it to the guy. And this thing's in very, 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 very great shape. Look at this. No rust, except for right there's like tiny little rust holes. But you can tell this thing's barely been drove. Look at that shaft driven. Right, shaft driven right there. As you can see the shaft right there. Go up to the motor. You see the shaft right there. It's shaft drive, which is gonna be super awesome. You gotta remember MTD bought them out in 2001, and they ruined them also. So 1998 was finally the last year of the Bowlins. In 2000 hit, and it was the last year of them. But I got a 1998. I like the looks of the 98s. I'm probably going to plan to keep this one. It's only just paid 50 bucks for them. I mean, hell, guys, I mean, I really barely even paid very much. It's got wheel weights. Yeah, so the story is, I sold the Sears for $300. Plus it sold for like $400. And eventually I sold it for like $350 Sears. That's how I got that, so. And yeah, this is the story of it, guys. Yeah, the reason why I got this thing so cheap because, well, one's been sitting up for a very, very long time at the barn. That's the newer Cub Cadet. Yes, I'm gonna be flipping aside. I still don't like newer Cub Cadets. The Bowlins I like. Definitely gonna keep out. It's a pretty tough garden tractor. So me and my dad dropped the Sears off, and the guy said, I have a Bowlin's. I used to use it to cut grass a lot, and I just don't anymore because it just sits around anymore. And the reason why he wanted my Sears. And I asked him, you got a Bowlin's, right? I said, really? He says, here, I'll take you out back and show you. So it's like, holy shit, that thing's clean. When I first seen it, that thing was super clean, and it still is when I got it. And I said, that thing, where's shaft drivers? I had to get it. I always wanted the Bowlins, and this is my first ever, Bowlins I ever owned. But I want to keep this one. I ain't gonna sell this one though. No, I only paid $50 for it, so I really can't beat that. So I got $350 out of it, and I gave him $50 back to him. So I sold it. It's about $350. I was offering $400 for you. So if you just take one more down off of it, he says, you can have it. I said, that's awesome. I'll do that. I said, that's a fair old deal right there. I said, I hit 2 birds with 1 stone. He laughed right at me. Yeah, super kind guy, super nice guy. Anywho, I get up in the morning and start weed whacking, and got a lot of grass to cut today. And I'm gonna get super duper early. Avoid getting heat strokes. And, well, you know what they say, the earlier you cut grass, the more soon you get done. They always say. So hopefully I can get up around early and wake up around 8 or 9. I like to be up around 7 or 8. Get me a can of drink in me and head out and do some work out there. Yes, I'll be still going after a 782D, so don't worry. I think that about this one, I got enough money to buy me a 782 close to be buying one. So hopefully someone does get a 782D for around about $1,500, because I'll be having enough money to get one. Then after I get the John Deere, I'm gonna try to get like a little bit extra money, like $1,400 maybe. Unless I can get $700 out of it. These are the 2 new to me garden tractors right now. Yes, the Cub Cadet, the new one does around, the newer one does this. That one there's an 04. It's got super low hours on it, so obviously the thing's gonna have low hours. So yeah, I got the lease to get to keep my extra cash. So now I've got $1,000. So hopefully I'm getting close to buying me a 782D diesel. Well, if I can I'm gonna try to go up to about 700 on the Cub Cadet. The Bowlins of keeping, the Cub Cadet's going. Well, because I bought it for one reason, to flip and sell. Bought it down below my house, and I'm going to flip it and sell it, get cash out of it. And so get me $1,700. I'm going to probably go get a Cub John Deere. Get most for the John Deere. And hopefully I can get my push mower for sale for like $400. I'm at $200 from a push mower, so that way I can ask you more extra cash. Never know. So I have I'll have $1,900 if I can get a 782D. So first I gotta buy a John Deere next. Down at my neighbor's down there, 317. It's got 853 hours on it. I'm gonna try to flip it and sell for about 1,000, 1,500, 1,500. You can have her. It's super nice. Comes with a mower deck. And hopefully start making some extra cash here. Start making some extra money. The more money I have, the more often. And after that, I have to get my last garden tractor. I was going to go after a Massey first until I got a Bowlins. So I got a Bowlins. It's something different. It's something I never owned. It looks a lot more better than, So at least it's a newer one. And I'm probably going to go after a early 82 or 81 Bowlins. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. But thank you guys for watching. And hope you all have a great day. And hopefully someday I'll get myself a 782D. Because I like the diesel ones. Get my last garden tractor and I'll be done.